My dear children, my beautiful friends, today I want to share with you the most valuable lesson of my life. I built businesses for decades, grew companies, sometimes won, sometimes lost, but what I learned along this journey is now my greatest debt to pass on to you. Imagine two apartments standing side by side in the same city, the same neighborhood, at similar rents. The first belongs to someone earning 65,000 lira a year. When you open the door, a large screen mounted into the wall greets you. A 2,000 lira couch, kitchen appliances still in their boxes, piles of clothes with tags still attached, and a room stuffed to the brim with items that haven't been touched in years. This man's stomach tightens every time he opens his account at the end of the month. The second apartment belongs to someone earning 32,000 lira a year. The moment you open the door, you feel a sense of lightness. A simple couch, a reasonably sized screen, appliances that are actually used, clothes that are actually worn. This person's shoulders don't drop when they check their account because 12 months of savings sits ready and waiting. And on top of that, they direct a fifth of every paycheck toward investments. Same neighborhood. The person earning half as much stands on 10 times more solid financial ground. I saw this for years, my dear ones, managing my own businesses, watching the lives of my employees, noticing it with that sharp eye that comes from being inside the market. This is not a salary matter. This is a matter of that invisible relationship you have with what you own. Everything you own charges you twice. The first is what everyone knows, the price tag. But the second, which is consistently ignored, can be far greater. Storage, maintenance, mental burden, and opportunity cost. That treadmill you bought occupies space in your home. Space means money. That treadmill, together with the clearance space it needs, takes up a large area, meaning you are paying a hidden rent every year to keep something you barely use. The second cost also covers maintenance and operating expenses. That boat sitting in the garden needs cleaning, insurance, and repairs. Even if unused, it costs money every year, but we are not done yet. The second cost also includes mental load. Every item you own consumes your attention. It needs to be cleaned, organized, maintained. It occupies space in your head. One day, it must be thrown away. Scientists have shown that clutter increases stress and reduces focus, and still not done. Every lira locked into an object is a lira not working for you. That expensive home gym could have turned into a much larger investment over time. Minimalists understand this, not because they hate nice things, but because they calculate the real cost. Now, the first rule: before buying anything, calculate the cost per use. Ask yourself, how many times will I actually use this? Divide the price by that number. A cheap item used rarely becomes expensive. An expensive item used often becomes cheap. This kills impulsive buying. Second rule: apply the replacement test. Look at your belongings and ask, if this disappeared today, would I buy it again? Be honest. Most items, the answer is no. Those things are not there by choice, but by inertia. Minimalists remove these items. They sell, donate, or discard them. And when they do, something interesting happens. Life becomes lighter. Third rule: do not upgrade just because you are bored. People often replace perfectly working items just for novelty. A slightly better screen, a slightly improved camera. These are not needs. These are expenses disguised as progress. Minimalists only replace things when they truly stop working. Over a lifetime, this saves tens of thousands. Fourth rule: make spending harder and saving easier. Delete saved cards. Wait 24 hours before buying. Remove shopping apps. At the same time, automate savings, because willpower fades. Systems don't. That 24-hour rule alone eliminates most impulsive purchases. Fifth rule: count what you own. This creates awareness, and awareness stops overconsumption. When you see you already own 40 shirts, buying another feels different. Minimalists set limits. If something new comes in, something old goes out. Sixth rule: rent or borrow before buying. Most people get excited, buy something, then lose interest. Minimalists test before committing. This prevents wasted money and clutter. Seventh rule: understand the multiplier effect. Every item brings more costs with it. A boat needs maintenance, storage, insurance. A gym needs space, equipment, adjustments. Nothing comes alone. Minimalists calculate the full cost. Eighth rule: define what enough means. Without this, you will never feel satisfied. As income rises, lifestyle rises too. Minimalists stop this cycle by defining enough early. Ninth rule: measure wealth by freedom, not possessions. Can you leave your job? Can you take time off? Can you say no? That is real wealth. 10th rule: declutter regularly. Not once a year, but continuously. Small actions prevent big problems. Now here's how to start. This week, remove 10 items you wouldn't replace. This month, apply the 24-hour rule. This quarter, count your belongings. This year, define what enough means. Over time, this creates a powerful effect. Less spending leads to more savings, leads to more confidence, leads to less need to spend. A positive cycle. The opposite cycle also exists. Spend everything leads to feel insecure, leads to spend more, leads to feel worse. Your future depends on which cycle you choose. Minimalism is not about deprivation. It's about realizing most things don't improve your life. Beyond a point, more spending doesn't mean more happiness. The person with less income but more control wins. And now the final question. Will you own your possessions, or will they own you?